is Denisha. So I'm just coming back with a new video to give you a little bit about my experience this past weekend at Empower Network's Fight the Forces of Evil Part 2, or 2 because I did a Fight the Forces of Evil event last year. I am just so full. It's just like I almost really don't know what to say. But I just want to say lives were transformed this weekend. I know people have, their opinions and thoughts and whatever about this company. But I just want to say the things that I saw with my own eyes, the feelings that I felt, it's only if you were there would you really be able to experience it. Me just really telling you, I don't feel like it's something, that you can wholeheartedly experience. Hopefully you feel my passion through this camera and through the computer as you look at me. But this company is the real deal. Like I said, no matter what someone believes or not, we were in Washington, D.C. at one of 4 regional events. And actually, during the same weekend, there was a regional event going on in D.C. and the Daves split their time. So we had Dave Sharp. He was hilarious the whole time through. What I really enjoy is that we got a chance to get to know new people's stories. A lot of time it's your Tony Rush, Love Tracy Walker. It's those type of people that speak at the larger events, but this was a lot more intimate. It was probably about a little over 1,000 people, I do believe, there, versus when we were in Denver, it was about 4,000 people. So very small, very intimate, and we got a chance to know some new stories. Laura Parrish, I just want to say that Friday, she tore the roof off of the Hyatt Regency in Crystal City. She touched me like I have never been touched before when I've heard her speak. What she really just talked about was sharing your story and wearing your heart on your wall, because no one else can tell your story like you can. And that is what really resonated with me throughout that entire weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I found myself sharing my story with people who, I didn't even know. And just a little bit about me. I'm 28 years old, single, female, about a year out of a relationship. Right now I am working a full-time job as a retail manager where I feel like it is stagnant. There's really nowhere to go. I don't want to jump to another retailer because I put in so much time where I am to go somewhere and start over. Then I found my way to Empower Network about 6 months ago, and this ride has been truly amazing. I'm someone who, like I said, got into retail because I dropped out of college probably about my junior year, sophomore year, in between that. And and I just was chasing the dollar of retail management. I did super well. Like my first couple of years in retail, I was able to move up very quickly. And then once you get to a certain place, it's like there's really nowhere to go and you feel boxed in. I'm someone who I consider myself to be more of like a free spirit. I want to be able to be spontaneous. If I want to sleep in, I want to be able to sleep in. If I want to go on vacation and not worry about when I have to be at work, that's something that I want to do, and that I know Empower Network will be able to afford me to do in the very near future. I've actually been off of my full-time job for the past 6 days now, and I just want to tell you, it's been wonderful not to really have to set an alarm clock other than having to go to our sessions. Not having to punch in and punch out. It's just those simple things you kind of miss. Just being able to take a walk in the park midday. Things like that are dear to me. Just that time freedom. I know we talk about that, but I want to help someone else be able to realize, that dream as well. But getting back to the weekend, I was really able to come out of my shell because this was my 3rd event. I went to Chicago, which is my very first event. I was more doing observations. I really didn't know what to expect. I was still like, really? Okay. I'm going because my mom told me that I needed to get there, and it's one of our 8 core commitments is to get to events. So I was there. Went to Denver, had an amazing time. That was my 2nd event. But it was just something special about DC. Like I said, I can truly say I walked away and had my breakthrough. I did things that normally I wouldn't do. I jumped on our Dream Team's Google Hangout. You know, I was just more open to receive and open to this process and not being so guarded. I didn't try to shy away from conversations and things like that, because I am a little bit more just kind of laid back. I'll watch and see what someone else is doing before I decide if I want to participate. And this time I just kind of jumped head first, and I went for it. And the highlight for me was to be able to go on stage at the end of the event. Dave Sharp called for anyone who was not able or did not go on stage for the commission countdown because you had not made a commission yet, and that you were going to do whatever you could to make this business work for you. He said, come on stage. I went on stage, and I was able to see from the stage what everything else looked like. And then getting off of the stage, I was able to look into Tracy Walker's eyes and just, you know, tell her my heart. And, you know, the things that I told her, I'm going to live up to and exceed and do more, because I believe in me and I believe in this process. It's not about what someone else says you can or you cannot do, because at the end of the day, they have self-doubt in themselves. So that's a whole nother issue, something that they need to figure out. When someone tells you can't, it's because they can't do it, or they don't see it for themselves. Not even necessarily they don't see it for you, because it's really not about you. It's a reflection of how they feel about themselves. So, you know, that was really the highlight of my trip, just to be able to look at her in her eyes and tell her what I was feeling in my heart. Just overall, like I said, the event was amazing. I was able to go downtown DC, look at some of the monuments, check out the White House. The weather was absolutely amazing. It looked like it was something out of a movie. It was just crisp. You know, you could just breathe in and smell just like this fresh, clean air. It's just like you just felt, it was just an excitement in the air that I could physically feel. And the crispness of the weather and the wind, it was like almost perfect. I told someone the only thing I was missing was a cup of hot chocolate, just to kind of stroll through the greenery in the park. So, you know, that's just my experience. I had a great time. All the speakers were great. You know, Alex and Erica were awesome. Lisa Torres, she was awesome. Like I said, the weekend was just absolutely amazing. I was able to connect with some of the other Dream Team members that I kind of, you know, hear on our different calls and see in the Facebook group. But like I said, I broke out of my shell this weekend. I am embracing the process, and I know there's so much more on this journey, and on the other side, it's all about your belief in yourself and knowing that you can do it. So, you know, I just want to thank you for taking the time out to watch my video. If you're not a part of this awesome community, I just encourage you to get plugged in. There is going to be a link below to get a little bit more information. You can join my email list, and I'll send you out an email to get you some information. The greatest thing is we've gone mobile. So now you can, you know, really just have your business in the palm of your hand. It works with your Androids, your iPads, and your iPhone. So, you know, get plugged into a community that's really all about helping you succeed, and they want to pour into you. It's not about what they can take from you, it's about what they're giving you so that you can be the best you that you can be. So thanks again for watching my video. This is Denisha signing off, and I'll see you on the next one. So connect with me on my Facebook fan page, as well as come see me over on Twitter. Go ahead and share this video. You know, if it wasn't for you, maybe someone else needs to see this. I just want to be able to reach at least that one person, you know, when they see my video, they can connect with me and can connect with my story. I just want to give you the platform to be able to tell your story. So see you on the next one. Bye.